Innovate. Enable.
Hello and welcome to this very special Journey So Far episode of the Emerging India series. We're celebrating 10 years. Yes, 10 glorious years of emerging India. Now, what started off as an endeavor to recognize and put the spotlight on the SME community in the country has transcended into a revolution that puts forth the tenacious cause of the heroes of the Indian economy. In the first part of this 2-episode series, we take a walk back in time to trace some inspirational SME stories that have defined the very purpose of emerging India. Let's take a look.
Established in mid-70s, Link Pen and Plastic Limited offers a large product category of writing instruments and accessories in the country. Its range includes some of the best-known brands in the writing instrument business such as Uniball Eye, Starline, Smart, Tip-Top, Ocean Gel, etc. The company registered a 57% volume growth in sales of pens, with total number of pens sold last year being 3,197 lakhs. The company also achieved a crucial benchmark of selling more than 1 million pens a day.
The world was moving towards a ballpoint pen. Here my father realized the potential, and there was not, no good ball pen was available at that time. So he thought that why not introduce a good ballpoint pen with good quality of ink and a tip, with a good refill.
Sindhuran did not hail from a family with a business background, but he always wanted to start his own enterprise. So after finishing his chartered accountancy degree in Bangalore, instead of starting his own practice, he headed for a job with a Karur-based textile firm. He felt he needed the experience to understand the textile industry. In 1992, after having worked for 4 years, he set up Sabare International with a capital investment of just 10 lakh rupees.
First lesson I would say is that most of the companies have gone ahead and set up fully integrated plant. That means from the first process to the last process, everything is under one roof. Most of the mid-sized companies in India have not gone to that. Now they are all outsourcing from different pockets. So because of that in-house production, you get lot of production efficiency as well as wastage in the distribution is minimized.
A renowned manufacturer of three-wheeler commercial vehicles, Atul Auto is a leader in this segment in Gujarat today. The company began operations in 1992. From the Chakra to Atul Shakti, Atul Gem and Atul Smart, the group has come a long way. The company has a manufacturing facility located at Rajkot with a capacity of manufacturing 24,000 vehicles per annum and is looking to expand to manufacture 48,000 vehicles yearly. Can you tell me about some of the brands?
See, we are manufacturing two different types of three-wheelers. One is a front engine three-wheeler, the other is a rear engine three-wheeler, which caters to the various applications. There are pre-designated pockets for both type of vehicle. There are few pockets where this front engine is quite popular. There are few pockets where this rear engine is popular.
Okay.
In India, largely it caters to a rear engine platform. But Gujarat, since it was predominantly front engine pocket, we started our career with this front engine and then moved to rear engine sometimes.
Where do you want to go for dinner? What should we order tonight? Just check on Zomato. Snatches of conversations you'd pick up in most offices and homes in any Indian metropolis today. Wasting time sifting through menus during lunch is what prompted two IIT Delhi graduates to come up with the idea of Zomato.
When Dipinder and I were working at Bain, we used to see that a lot of people would order 2 or 3 times a day, because most of us were bachelors who were living in Gurgaon, and we ate out a lot, and we used to spend a lot of time in office as well, and we used to have a stack of menu cards to look at and to order from. Now we thought that let's make the list more exhaustive and a more fresh, right? So we took one of the weekends and we went around Gurgaon and we collected the menus for all the delivery places in Gurgaon. We scanned the menus and we just put up the menus with the restaurant names and stuff on a website. And that got really good feedback for us. And that's what gave us the push to start a website for more and more people. So it's a one-stop shop for people to decide where to go for the next meal or the next round of drinks.
The spirit of this effort has always been to unlock the full potential of the small and medium enterprises, and would have been incomplete without the guidance of our mentors who graciously came on board to help steer the SMEs in the right direction.
How should we look at preserving the culture, preserving the work culture, and still being able to double or triple or more during such a short phase of time?
You know, one of the things that most companies do terribly badly is their hit rate on hiring the right people for the right job is often less than 50%. So the failure rate in hiring is enormous. And the time it takes you to get rid of someone who's not good enough is 1 to 2 years. In the meantime, they torture everybody around them, right? You must build a robust process for hiring. There are companies like McKinsey, Goldman Sachs, etc., Google, etc., who do this outstandingly well. You have to take the time. Don't take shortcuts. You have to know what you're looking for. Define your culture well and say, what is the traits that I want and what are the traits very positively I don't want. Whereas the fact is, the interviewing process needs to be one of the most disciplined processes in any company, because you pay for it for years if you get it wrong.
Now the SME is Capricorn Food Products. Now their question to you is, how can they scale up, go from an SME to grow up to become a mid-sized company?
What I think in India also, people have started buying more and branded packed food products in fruits and vegetables. It's not a new thing now. So it is a high time they develop their local brand. And like I said, for SME, from day one, thinking national brand is suicide. They have to first develop. First is, your product has to be differentiated product, but meeting mandatory requirement of taste and the quality, and with the best packaging available, which can give us required shelf life with minimum of the wastage during transit or during selling. Second is, you develop local distribution. It can be one big city, it can be one state, appoint distributor, retailers, and then local promotion of product. And once you get sizable market share, then you expand to the other areas.
What is your message to the SMEs that are watching our show?
I think it's a long journey, and you know, each day is going to be different. For me, it's still a journey, and we continue to. It hasn't reached, I think, a destination. And I think that looking at the bigger picture, allowing the successes every day motivate you to move on a tough journey is important. And I think as young budding entrepreneurs, I know that was something that kept me going. And I think that's one area that I would say will help me a lot.
Those were a few of our coveted mentors who have played an integral role in the 10 years of Emerging India. It's time for a short break, but stay tuned for more on the stimulating journey of the Emerging India series on the other side.